Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing something that always starts arguments in the eFootball community. We're ranking every major Cristiano Ronaldo card from worst to best. And before anyone gets angry in the comments, remember one thing, even the worst Ronaldo card is still Ronaldo. We're talking about one of the greatest goal scorers in football history. So none of these cards are bad. The question is simply which one gives you the most value in the current eFootball meta. We'll be ranking 4 Ronaldo cards from number 4 all the way to number 1. And trust me, the gap between some of these cards is much bigger than people think. Let's get started. At number 4, we have the 103 rated Fox in the Box Ronaldo. Now before people start typing angry comments, hear me out. This card actually has some incredible stats. He has 98 finishing, 99 jump, 94 heading, and 93 speed. Those are ridiculous numbers. In fact, if we're only talking about pure finishing inside the box, this card is still one of the most dangerous Ronaldo cards ever released. The problem is the playstyle. Fox in the Box is simply not as effective as Goal Poacher in the current meta. Instead of constantly attacking space behind defenders, Fox in the Box players tend to stay closer to the penalty area waiting for opportunities. For some players, that's perfect. For most players, it feels restrictive. The 90 offensive awareness is also noticeably lower than the other Ronaldo cards on this list. That means his movement isn't quite as sharp, and he won't consistently make the same dangerous runs as the Goal Poacher versions. The lack of elite physical contact at only 80 is another issue. For a striker who relies heavily on finishing chances, you'd ideally want a bit more strength. Don't get me wrong, this card can still score goals for fun, but compared to the other Ronaldo cards on this list, he falls slightly behind. That's why he's number 4. At number 3, we have the new 105 rated Portugal pack Ronaldo. And honestly, this card surprised me. When I first saw the rating, I expected him to be lower on the list. But after looking at the stats, he's actually a very complete striker. First of all, he's a goal poacher. Immediately, that's a huge advantage. Goal poacher is one of the best striker playstyles in eFootball because it constantly attacks defensive lines and creates dangerous runs. Then you look at the stats. 95 finishing, 94 offensive awareness, 93 kicking power, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 jump, 86 heading, 86 physical contact. This card genuinely doesn't have many weaknesses. He's fast enough, strong enough, clinical enough, and intelligent enough. The addition of willpower is also a nice bonus because it helps him remain effective throughout difficult moments in matches. The reason he's only 3rd is simple. The 2 cards above him are more unique. This version is incredibly balanced, but it doesn't have the game-breaking special skills that the higher-ranked cards possess. Still, if you're using this Ronaldo, you're getting an excellent striker. Now we move into the top 2. At number 2, we have the 104 rated Al-Naser Ronaldo. And I already know this placement will divide opinions. Some people absolutely love this card. Others think he's overrated. Personally, I think he's one of the most underrated Ronaldo cards ever released. Let's start with the stats. 96 kicking power, 93 jump, 93 offensive awareness, 91 physical contact, 91 finishing, 90 heading, 90 acceleration, 88 speed. Those numbers create a very unique striker. He's not the fastest Ronaldo. He's not the best finisher Ronaldo, but he might be the most physically dominant version outside of the number 1 card. The 91 physical contact is huge. This card can bully defenders. Then you add 96 kicking power and suddenly every shot feels dangerous. But the biggest reason he's ranked 2nd is phenomenal finishing. This skill changes everything. Phenomenal finishing allows players to score chances that normally shouldn't go in. It turns difficult shots into realistic scoring opportunities. And on a player like Ronaldo, that's incredibly powerful. The only thing holding this card back is the slightly lower speed and ball control. At 88 speed and 82 ball control, he can occasionally feel a little heavy compared to some of the newer cards. But overall, this is still an elite Ronaldo card, which means there's only 1 card left. At number 1, we have the 107 rated Goal Poacher Ronaldo. And honestly, this wasn't even a difficult decision. This card is absolutely ridiculous. Let's start with the stats. 96 jump, 96 heading, 95 finishing, 94 kicking power, 94 offensive awareness, 92 acceleration, 90 speed, 90 physical contact. Those numbers alone would already make him one of the best strikers in the game. But then you look at the skills. Phenomenal finishing, bullet header. On the same card, that's insane. You're basically combining one of the best shooting skills in eFootball with arguably the most overpowered heading skill in the entire game. This means Ronaldo becomes dangerous in every situation. Crosses, bullet header, inside the box, phenomenal finishing, counterattacks, 92 acceleration, and 90 speed. Physical battles, 90 physical contact. This card genuinely has everything. The 96 heading and 96 jump combination is especially terrifying. Defenders can do everything right and still lose aerial duels simply because Ronaldo is so dominant in the air. And unlike the Fox in the Box version, this card is also a goal poacher. That means he'll constantly attack spaces behind defenders while still being one of the best aerial threats in the game. It's the complete package. So here's my final ranking. Number 4, 103 Fox in the Box Ronaldo. Number 3, 105 Portugal Pack Ronaldo. Number 2, 104 Al-Naser Ronaldo. Number 1, 107 Goal Poacher Ronaldo. Now, does that mean the lower-ranked cards are bad? Absolutely not. Every card on this list can score goals. Every card on this list can win matches. And depending on your playstyle, you might even prefer one of the lower-ranked versions. But if we're talking about overall quality, effectiveness in the current meta, and game-changing abilities, the 107 Goal Poacher Ronaldo stands above the rest. Phenomenal finishing plus bullet header is simply unfair, and that's why, for me, the 107 Ronaldo isn't just the best Ronaldo card in eFootball. It's one of the best striker cards Konami have ever released.